So one of the things I would love to do is just kind of just promote general healthiness and just get, it happens to me, happens to all of us, I imagine. We just get in our own world, and especially when you're super focused on a project or something like that.
There are going to be two different audiences that I think we're really going to be speaking to today. One of which, as we've already talked about, are going to be those that are still working their way up, earning their credits, feeling like, oh, am I ever going to get my version of election? Or am I ever going to get my About Schmidt? Or whatever it is. And as we've already said, you just have to keep doing the work, keep honing the craft, keep getting better at your skill set. But I think the more important audience to speak to are both those people, but more importantly, those that have gotten closer to where you are at your level. The reason I want to talk to them is not so much about the craft, because they're already doing what you and I are doing. It's how you're doing it that is so important. And that's the conversation that I think is really the most important one. So talk to me about how you and I first connected and what's really important to you as the new president of the American Cinema Editors.
Okay. Well, I think one of the things that, and it's taken me a while to kind of evolve to this place, is just that staying healthy, both mentally and physically, while you work so hard. And also I started out on film, which was very physical. You were constantly getting up, reaching, putting reels on, you were all day long, you were moving. Now all of us sit. Well, I'm sitting now, but I sit and stand. And that's not good. That's just not good and healthy, not good mentally and not good physically. So one of the things I mentioned to Jenny that I would like, one of the things for ACE to start just promoting, I don't even know how to promote it, but
I might know a guy that knows how to promote better health in post-production. So I'll connect you with him.
Hence we are here. And she said, you got to talk to Zack. I was like, okay, great. And I'd seen you on one of the videos, maybe it was at the annual, did we meet before? Oh yeah, we did meet once. Yeah.
But once very briefly years ago at an event you spoke at. But other than that, we haven't had any meaningful interaction.
Right. Well, Jenny was saying you should talk to Zack. So one of the things I would love to do is just kind of just promote general healthiness and just it happens to me, happens to all of us, I imagine. We just get in our own world, and especially when you're super focused on a project or something like that, you forget about your, I mean, I tried never to do this, forget about my family and stuff like that. I basically had my life down to my family and my work. And that's really kind of what all I focused on for the last, 10, 15 years. But yes, I think that promoting healthy mind and body would be something that ACE could do to help our other editors just, and also just socialize with other editors and stuff like that. Like, I think, I think we talked about it too. Like, or you did. Yeah, we did talk about it. Going on hikes and just socially walking and just like seeing people and, like that kind of thing, just to get out of our own heads a little bit would be good. And, and this all came about really, I was not very healthy for many years. I had gained quite a bit of weight, and but when I had worked with Ted Demme on the movie Blow, which was also a really fun movie, and I just loved him so much. He was just the greatest guy and greatest director.
Yeah, and by the way, if anybody hasn't seen Beautiful Girls, go see Beautiful Girls. It's one of my favorite films ever. I loved Blow too, but Beautiful Girls is just it's classic. So yes,
and Natalie Portman, it is so good. It is so good, and he was such a joy to work with, and I think about him all the time. He's actually influenced my life all the time because he was so positive and so full of life. He was also a guy that would eat a steak at 11 o'clock at night, and and he was young, and Anyways, when he died of a heart attack, which was so sad, it kind of woke my wife and I up, and we were like, "Jeez, man, he was a little younger than me, but we were pretty young. I think I just turned 40 or something." But my wife went out and bought a treadmill, and we started exercising every day. She's really good in that about it. And then I got a bike shortly thereafter, and I started riding my bike a lot, and I find it so good on so many levels. creatively and just physically, and just, overall health. It just feels good.